This is the Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals on WTOV 9.
From a town known as Wheeling, West Virginia, it's Wheeling Island Stadium. Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals is on the air. The 3-1 Wheeling Park Patriots hosting the 5-0 Steubenville Big Red, the 18th time in both of these schools' histories they meet on the gridiron. Hello again, everybody, and welcome inside the broadcast booth. I'm Jack Hillgrove, joined alongside Mike D'Angelo. Mike, Big Red 5-0, Wheeling Park 3-1. Big Red obviously 5 wins in a row, but for Wheeling Park, back-to-back wins coming into this ballgame here at home.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a good matchup here. Couldn't ask for any better weather here now. It's a nice fall day here in the 70s, nice and cool to watch this OVAC clash.
Yeah, let's take a look at our keys to the game. First, for the visiting Big Red, it's to protect the football and to tackle in space. For Wheeling Park, sustain those long drives and keep Wack rolling. That's Brennan Wack, the junior tailback. 93 carries, 704 yards, 10 rushing touchdowns through 4 games. 8 of those 10 rushing touchdowns coming in the previous 2 Wheeling Park victories last week. 35-22, a win against University. Wack 4 touchdowns, 177 yards on the ground. And then 2 weeks ago at Musselman, 298 rushing yards and 4 scores. So the first time in a couple of weeks, Wheeling Park back in friendly confines here at Wheeling Island Stadium. Big Red on the road for the 3rd time this season, led by 42nd-year head coach Reno Suckoch, the Ohio all-time wins leader, 4 state championships and an OHSFCA and a National High School Football Hall of Famer. Chris Doherty in his 16th season, 100-plus wins in his career, a longtime assistant leading up to his tenure as the Wheeling Park head football coach, also the athletic director here at Wheeling Park High School. That's our Roto-Rooter Steubenville Coaches Spotlight. We'll take a break, we'll come back, and we will get ready for kickoff. Big Red on the field, Wheeling Park ready to come out of its locker room. It's Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals in a moment.
End zone. Touchdown! Oh, it's hit hard. Right in the hands of Landon Crozier.
The Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals on WTOV 9 is sponsored by Bordas and Bordas, WVU Medicine, Laborers, Local 809, The Health Plan, WMC, Target Shop, and Interstate Waste Services.
Alrighty, we're ready to go. Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals live on WTOV 9 and across the WTOV 9 digital platforms. I'm Jack Hillgrove, joined in the booth by Mike D'Angelo. Set to go. Big Red 5-0, Wheeling Park 3-1. The homestanding Patriots will kick it off from right to left. Steubenville will get the football to start this contest. Back to receive, Landon Crozier and Juice Bryant. They stand at the 10-yard line to our left. Wheeling Park blue helmets, red jerseys, white numerals trimmed in blue, and the red pants. The visiting Big Red, red helmets, white jerseys with red numerals trimmed in black, and the white pants with a red and black stripe. It's an Ohio Valley buy here, pay here kickoff for A.J. Seals. With 1 touchback already this season, he's got it teed up on the X, the 40-yard line to our right. Wheeling Park, fresh off of a win on the road against University. Big Red a win at home against Dover. And this matchup between these two squads is underway. Landon Crozier fields it at the 5-yard line to our left across the 20 before he's brought down on the play by Owen Dobrzinski-Hines. And that's where this Big Red offense led by senior quarterback Aiden Davis will go to work.
Yeah, pretty good field position here by Steubenville out to the 20-plus yard line here on the right hash. Excited to see what they're going to do here on this first drive.
To the 23, first down and 10 for the Big Red. We'll get you their offensive starters in a moment. Big Red comes out in the pistol on a first choice America first down. Jalen Minifield behind Aiden Davis, who's behind center Miles Cooper. They give it to the man to the left of Davis. That's Kylie Hopkins, who fights his way for a first down and more up to the 35-yard line. It's a good play on a first choice America first down to move the sticks.
Yeah, great counter play up front there by Steubenville. Now looks like they're going to go up tempo here in the second play. Way to move the sticks there on the first play.
Gain of 12 up to the 35-yard line. Another handoff. This time it's Jalen Minifield through a hole 40, 45, 50. He turns on the Jets. There goes Minifield, 40, 35, 30. Jalen Minifield, 2 plays into the ball game. Touchdown, Big Red.
Wow, what a great call there by Coach Joe Sack. That was a triple puller there, like a super counter. Had three lead guys out there and hit that thing for a 60-plus yard touchdown.
To Laborers Local 809, 65-yard touchdown for the senior Minifield, his longest run of the season, and Big Red draws first blood. Cole Bowers will attempt the point after for the Big Red. He's perfect. 9 for 9. Snap, hold, kick, make it 10 for 10. Steubenville, 2 plays into the ball game. Strikes first. Another look at it on the Ohio Valley Honda replay.
Yeah, great start there by Steubenville with the 3 pullers on the counter, and Jalen Minifield just outruns everyone there. A good misdirection there, and great run there by Jalen.
2 plays, 77 yards in 27 seconds. Jalen Minifield, 65 yards, and that is how you start a football game.
Absolutely, Jack. There's 1.5 explosives. What was that first game there? Was that 12 plus?
12. Yep.
Yeah, so they're rated at 2 explosives already on their first 2 plays. Great start for Steubenville.
Big Red last week, a 42-7 win against Dover. That game scoreless after a quarter. Not the fast start you might want a week ago. You correct things in a week of practice, and you can't get much of a faster start.
Absolutely.
Than a 65-yard touchdown, 30-plus seconds into the ball game.
Yeah, Dover was chewing the ball up the first drive last week, and now this week Big Red had a fresh start here. Got the ball first 2 plays, 1 touchdown.
Another Ohio Valley buy here, pay here kickoff. This time it's the junior Bowers on the season. Cole 10 for 10 on extra points, 3 for 3 field goals along the 30. He makes a living at putting the ball in the end zone, but this time he kicks it high, and Park will take it at their own 11-yard line. This one looks like it is coming up past the 30, 35, 40. A good return for the Patriots. Running with the football, number 14, Jed Hunley, the junior. And that's how you combat 2 plays into the ball game to give up a touchdown. You start things off with some pretty good field position.
Yeah, great return there by Jed. That was a really good job there with some type of cross sideline return there. Made a couple guys miss. Got the ball out here to the 41 here. Great field position to start off here for the Patriots.
First we'll see of sophomore quarterback Jay Bordis on the season. 28 of 52 through the air, 442 passing yards, 6 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Behind Bordis in the pistol, the electric junior tailback Brennan Wack. 8 touchdowns in his last 2 games. And he gets the call. Through a hole and up across the 45 to about the 46-yard line on a First Choice America first down. We'll show you Big Red's offense next drive. They scored too quick for us to show you, so we'll show you Wheeling Park's offense. Bordis and Wack in the backfield, Colin Wiley, Cash Campbell Hayward, and Owen Dobrazinski Hines, the receivers, with Jamison Maynard, our D. Felice Brothers Pizza Scholar athlete, the tight end, and then Waldick, Moses Miller, Means, and Bryan. A very senior-heavy offensive line, and anytime, Mike, you have a senior-heavy line, it could usually bode well for you.
Absolutely. You have to lean on your seniors, and that's where Wheeling Park's strong at up front on your seniors, and they start out running the ball to that nub side there to gain positive yards. Second manageable.
Yep, 2nd down and 5, a gain of 5 for Wack on first down, so his rushing total up to 709 yards this season. He gets the call again on 2nd and 5, but runs into stiff resistance. Chandler Hoffman, defensive end, and inside backer Kylie Hopkins close on the line of scrimmage for a gain of maybe 1. Brings up 3rd down and 4. But a flag on the play.
Yep, flag on the play. Like a guard pull, maybe some type of power play there to the open side.
A face mask against Big Red, says referee Samuel Johns II. Our officiating crew tonight led by him, umpire Seth Barnhart, the line judge Rick Moore, the head linesman David Davis, field judge Shane Niley, and side judge Daniel Dalton. There's the Wheeling Park defense presented by McAdoo Towing and Crane Service, or the Big Red defense, I should say. West, Kelly, and Hoffman up front. Simmons, Hopkins, Crozier, and Minifield, the linebacking core. Fulks, Taylor, the corners. Suckoch and Wiggins, the safeties. First Choice America first down. Maynard hit hard, but dodges 1 tackler, and a couple more guys on a First Choice America first down from Big Red at the Big Red 39-yard line. Close on Maynard to bring up a 2nd down.
Yeah, it looked like a quick snap there with just throwing an uncovered bubble, but Big Red with a gang of tacklers there to get that to a 1-yard gain. But great effort there by number 22, Jamison Maynard.
Gain of 1. So a second down and 9 now from the 38. Steubenville 7, Wheeling Park nothing. A 65-yard rushing touchdown for Jalen Minifield is the difference in this one. Bordis will throw it on 2nd and 9. He's got a screen pass caught by Maynard. And there he goes, Jamison Maynard inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line. Pass a little too tall for Maynard, but they call this guy the Swiss Army knife. He can do just about everything. A very talented athlete, a more talented student makes a good play here.
Yeah, looking at the replay, like a little tight end type screen there. Good touch on the ball there by Jay Bordis, and good yards after catch there by Jamison to get the Patriots into a 1st and 10 here into almost high red zone territory.
Needed 9, got about 9.5, down to the 29.
Yeah, this is all 4-down territory here for the Patriots.
They trail at 7-0. Another first choice America, 1st and 10 for Wheeling Park. Bordis in the shotgun. He hands it to Nate Hodge, who will get down to about the 25-yard line before he's met by Landon Crozier and as well as defensive tackle Noah West. Second down coming up for the Park.
Yeah, just a 2-by-2 wing set there, running the stretch to the open side there. Positive yards, gain of 4 there. And once again, second manageable. You have your whole playbook here right in the middle of the field. Park taking their time, getting the play calls in, running the play clock a little bit, trying to continue to establish that run game.
Dobrinsky, Hines, Colin Wiley, the receivers to the right side of the formation. Hines in the slot. Maynard, tight end, offset to the line to the left. Now a couple of guys in motion from left to right. Bordis turns, hands to Whack. Whack one move, makes one man miss, but runs into a couple of other guys, including Landon Crozier and Chandler Hoffman. Brings up a 3rd down.
Yeah, Wheeling Park now starting in a wing set and then shifting over into an unbalanced set, making Big Red communicate there in the back end. Just a little zone play, still gaining positive yards there. Great tackle on the play, though.
Gain of 2, 3rd down and 5 to the 24. 7th play of the drive for Wheeling Park. One of their keys to the game, sustaining drives, and they've done so thus far. 3 first downs on this first offensive possession for the home squad.
Yeah, really taking their time getting the play calls in, running that clock.
Right side now for Whack, through a hole to the 20. Whack at the 15, stays on his feet inside the 10. Down near the 5-yard line goes Brennan Whack. A tough run for the junior before Minifield and Kylie Hopkins, as well as Shamir Adams, track him down. First down for Wheeling Park.
Yeah, same formation there, starting out in a 2-by-2 wing set and shifting those two. We call them movers. The two tight ends, shifting them over into an unbalanced set. Looking at the replay here, just an outside stretch play. And Whack following his blockers there, protecting that football, moving the chains.
To the 7-yard line, a gain of 17 for the junior Whack. First down and goal into the Weirton Medical Center pink zone for Wheeling Park. Man in motion. Whack, far side, running into some tough resistance there. And gains maybe a yard. Actually, he'll lose a yard back to the 8-yard line. Good job there by the Big Red defense. Ryan Bice, as well as Effie Kelly in on the stop.
Yeah, it looked like a 3-by-1 formation into the boundary play with a jet motion to try to just the smoke and mirrors in the back end for Big Red. But Big Red had some penetration there for the negative yardage play.
Whack, our reigning RC Auto Group Player of the Week for his performance at University last week. 177 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns. No gain, second down and goal from the 7, a whistle and a flag. It'll be a procedure call against the Patriots. It'll back them up to the 12.
Looked like just a counter play there with your 2 pullers. You know, the one thing that the 2 tight end set present you is there's more gaps up front that you have to defend, especially in the run game. That's one thing that Wheeling Park right now is trying to establish right now. They're trying to get more gaps up there for Big Red to defend with a little bit of shift and motion.
Ball start makes it a little bit tougher on the home squad. Back to the 12-yard line, second down and goal. Two receivers near side. That's Dobrzinski, Hines, and Wiley. Hines in the slot, near side left. Toss, whack. Back to the 10, inside that 10-yard line to about the 9. Gets 3 of it back, and it brings up a 3rd down and goal.
Yeah, it looked like just a little toss play there to the boundary with the short side of the field there, and not enough room there to get that thing going, but just trying to build a little wall out there for him to get a little lane down the numbers. But now you're looking at a 3rd and goal here from the 10. Take a look at the replay. Yep, just a little toss, pin and pull there. Great job. I think that's Landon Crozier there on the tackle. Great job. But now you're in a 3rd and goal here. You got to get it all here, kick a field goal.
Crozier second on the team in tackles, 31 coming in. 3rd down 9. Bordas will roll it near side. Stops, throws to the end zone, has a man. The pass is just off the mark. Incomplete. It'll bring up a 4th down and goal for Wheeling Park. Owen Dobrzinski Hines, the leading receiver for the Park, coming in. Just a little out of his reach.
Yeah, it looked like just a little sprint out play with an outside high-low there with a couple corner routes, and just out of reach of the receiver there. But a good play call on 3rd and 10. Now looking to get a field goal here to convert.
Wheeling Park will try a field goal. 26 yards. A.J. Seals, the lefty, it's up, and it is through the uprights. The holder, Jamison Maynard, the long snapper, Nate Hodge, and it all works. Park on the board, 7-3. We'll take a timeout right here on the Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals. A 12-play, 50-yard drive in just under 7 minutes of clock time, capped off by A.J. Seals' first field goal of the season. Wheeling Park trails it still 7-3 on the Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals. Live here from Wheeling Island Stadium, Jack Hillgrove and Mike D'Angelo in the broadcast booth. 2 different drives completely, Mike, to start this game. Big Red 2 plays touchdown. Wheeling Park goes longer, sustaining a drive, but ultimately couldn't punch in the end zone.
Yeah, just looking at the keys of the game, you know exactly what Coach Doherty said, sustaining drives, and they're chewing up every bit of that play clock and taking their time getting up there to run the next play. And, had an explosive on that play, got them down there, just a couple negative plays and some false start, a penalty there to get them out of touchdown range.
So Seals, after the 26-yard field goal, gives it the run-up and the boot right down the middle of the field at the 40. And Crozier will take it at his own 7-yard line, across the 20, 25, through a hole past the 30, and using that power on an Ohio Valley buy here, pay here kickoff to get up to about the 35-yard line. Here's a look at that Steubenville Big Red offense that they just so rudely got off the field too quickly for us to show you the first time. It's presented by McAdoo Towing and Crane Service. Aiden Davis on the season, 734 yards through the air. 6 rushing touchdowns as the quarterback. Jalen Minifield, he had that first rushing touchdown. Kylie Hopkins, the fullback. Wiggins and Suckoch, the receivers. Nolan Blackburn, the tight end. And then Kelly, Burgee, Cooper, Palmer, and Hoffman, the offensive line for Reno Suckoch and the Big Red. First Choice America, first down. Jet sweep action. That's Zaire Scurry across the 35 and out of bounds far side. Almost to the 40-yard line to about the 39 for a gain of 4. A look here now at the Wheeling Park defense, presented by McAdoo Towing and Crane Service. Bryan, Woods, Davis, and Means up front. Short, Maynard, Coker, and Burkhart. The backers, Wiley, Dobrzinski, Hines, and then Hunley and Sands. That's the secondary. Davis will throw it on 2nd and 7. Has a man, pass caught. Tossed up there is Ja'Kai Lucius Muntz. Awkward looking tackle. He seems to be okay. Across the 45 up to the 46 for a new set of downs.
Yeah, Big Red starting out, jetting to an unbalanced set there on a jet sweep, gaining positive yards. See on the edge there, and then the second play, jetting into their second down play there with a little boot, with a little tackle over play. I look for them to come back to that to the tight end now.
Gain of 8 for Muntz. First down and 10 now at the Park 46. Davis and company go out of the power I. He'll turn and he'll hand it to Juice Bryan, and Juice through a hole, but a good job there by Jamison Maynard, the leading tackler on this Park squad, to get him down only for a gain of about 3. Brings up 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, nice shoestring tackle there by Jamison Maynard, and Big Red once again in a power I formation, and running what I'm calling that super counter there, getting those 3 pullers there to the nub side.
Maynard on the season, 55 tackles, 7 tackles for loss. And through a hole again comes Juice Bryant, first down and more across the Park 45 down to the 42-yard line. That is a gain of 8 on 2nd and 7.
Yeah, same play there. That super counter running it to the nub side. I think Big Red's going to keep running it here until we get stopped, but just keep coming back to the well on that play. Great run there by Juice.
We'll look at it on the Ohio Valley Honda instant replay.
Yep, following his blockers. Great solid run.
Park almost getting away there with what looked like maybe a face mask. First choice America, 1st and 10. Davis in the shotgun. He'll keep it on the zone read. There he goes through a hole, 35-30. Davis down inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line. AD, known for the arm. 6 touchdowns through the air, 734 passing yards, but 6 rushing touchdowns. He's just an athlete and he can move.
Oh yeah, really showed his athleticism there. Big Red on the ball here. Just a little outside zone stretch play. Aiden reading it, now they're on the ball.
Gain of 14, a new first choice America first down for the Big Red. Play action fake, Davis throws it across the middle, the pass too high, and into the, no, incomplete. Almost intercepted by Jed Hunley, would have been his 2nd of the season. The pass just a little too tall for tight end Nolan Blackburn. It was tipped, fortunately for the Big Red, unfortunately for Wheeling Park, it falls incomplete. Another look at it. Off the fingertips, Hunley and also Isaac Sands, the free safety. One of them had a chance at a turnover.
Yep, Big Red just tempoing on the ball there, trying to get a quick play, quick shot play. Good call there, just not enough there. Almost a great play by Park.
7th play of the drive for Steubenville. Bryant, the lone setback. Screen, far side, pass caught, Will Taylor. Bouncing it out to the outside, or at least trying to. Good job there to seal the edge by Owen Dobrzinski-Hines. 13th tackle of the season for him, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Aiden just flicking it out there to his bubble play. I think that was probably a run-pass option there. Just took his uncover there on the bubble. Now Big Red on the ball here. Really taking control of the tempo here, getting in and out of this huddle.
Gain of 5 on the screen. 3rd down. Davis, pass caught. Suckoch inside the 10. He's tackled by Maynard as well as Jed Hunley. And it'll bring up a 1st down and goal for the Big Red. Good spot there for Suckoch to sit down in the teeth of that zone, and Davis puts it on the money.
Yeah, great job there by Aiden there. Same thing, that was a tackle overset. Big Red on the ball again here. Same formation.
1st down goal from the 9. Bryant pushing his way inside the 5, but bringing him back is Colton Burkhardt. 2nd leading tackler on the team. Hunter Means, defensive end, also in on the stop. Big Red trying to go with the tempo.
Yeah, absolutely. They're keeping their foot on the gas here. It was the same formation as the last play. It makes it a lot easier just running the ball up the gut here. Now they're going to go to a huddle here, 2nd and goal here. Got 3 plays to get it in here.
From the Weirton Medical Center pink zone. 45 seconds remaining in this 1st period. Blackburn in motion left to right. He settles. They snap the football. Bryant across the plane. Is he in? Yes! Touchdown, Big Red. Juice Bryant, his 3rd touchdown of the season, and Big Red has a 2-possession lead.
Yeah, Big Red beefed it up there. They had two extra O linemen out there, and really a 23 XT type of look there, and ran the power play pretty good there from 5 yards out for the touchdown. Nice strong run, great job by the guys up front.
A 10-play, 65-yard drive. It results in a Laborers Local 809 Steubenville Big Red touchdown. And Bowers adds the extra point up and through. Steubenville 14, Wheeling Park 3. We'll take a timeout. 32 seconds left in quarter number 1. Already 10 plays, 65 yards in 3 minutes and 43 seconds for the Big Red to make it 14-3 as you see it on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. Bordis and Bordis Friday Night Rivals live here from Wheeling Island Stadium on the brand new turf here at Wheeling Island. Steubenville 14, Big Red, they're out in front. Cole Bowers will kick it off. Pair of rushing touchdowns, one for Jalen Minifield, one for Juice Bryant. Give Big Red an 11-point lead. Bowers is going to put this one at the eye in the end zone, and that is a touchback. And Big Red, another touchback for Bowers. And Wheeling Park will take over at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, showing the leg there, Bowers. Great kick there. That thing hung up there for a while. Wish we had the hang time on that. But anytime you have a kicker, they can get you a touchback. And knock the opposing team there in that field position. That's awesome.
One of my favorite things to do at Steelers training camp when I go cover it and act like I'm doing real work, watching practice, is start and stop on the stopwatch for hang times for punters.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Especially at that level.
Oh. First choice America, 1st and 10, 32 seconds left in quarter number 1 for Wheeling Park at their own 20-yard line. Out of the pistol, Whack runs into a couple of Big Red football players, and the ball pops out. First man to hit him, it looked like Kylie Hopkins. Ball fumbles. Looks like Wheeling Park able to fall on it. Jay Bordas, the quarterback, Johnny on the spot.
Yeah, it looked like just a split zone play there by Wheeling Park. And Kylie beat him to the puncher. He's the unblocked hat and really does a good job of stripping that thing out and getting that ball out. But Park recovers. For looking at the replay here. Yeah, Kylie rips it straight out.
Another good job there by Liam Waldick, the left tackle, to react as well. It'll bring up a second down and 13 from the 17 to start quarter number 2 when we come back. Happy to have you alongside, however you're joining us, if it's on WTOV 9 or on any of our digital platforms. We're happy to have you alongside tonight. After one quarter, it's Big Red 14, it's Wheeling Park 3. We'll be back with quarter number 2 after this timeout.
The Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals on WTOV 9 is sponsored by Mr. Rooter, the Center of Music and Art, Trinity Health Systems, D. Felice Brothers Pizza, Local Union 495 Plumbers and Pipe Fitters, and McAdoo Towing and Crane Service.
The Wheeling Park student body well represented. And a student section across the way. Start of quarter number 2, Wheeling Park recovered its own fumble to make it second down and 13 from the 17, and Whack is hit immediately and hit hard. Landon Crozier looked like Ben Burgee and also Noah West, all combining for a very aggressive tackle to bring up a third down and long.
Yeah, Wheeling Park looks like they're just still sticking to the game plan. You know, we're going to try to still establish the run game. Just ran a little 3-by-1 zone play up the middle. Now third and 15 here. I'm looking for something safe here, especially backed up here. You know, minus 16-yard line. Something safe, high percentage throw here for the quarterback. Maybe a sprint out or a screen.
Play clock down to 4. Park in the pistol. Low snap. Bordas has it. He'll throw it. Pass caught by Whack. Across the 25 and the 30. First down and more for Wheeling Park. Brennan Whack out of the backfield. His 5th reception of the season. Is there a flag on the play? Check it out on the quick lane replay.
It looked like a nice little wheel route here. Nice little play here by Wheeling Park. A quick hitter out there. Saw Whack there open up in the flat. Move the chains here.
Well, I didn't see a flag. Oh, it's down here to the left at the 15-yard line. An illegal motion penalty against Wheeling Park. And that'll bring up a third down and even longer. 19, a 5-yard penalty, so it brings up third down and 19 from the 11. So negate the 15-plus yard pitch and catch from Bordas to Whack.
Yeah, good play call there. Just backed up again. Look for something safe here, efficient here. Not get backed up any further.
Pass incomplete. Wiley guarded closely by Will Taylor, who dove at it, tried to pick it off. The pass too low. Incomplete brings up a fourth down and 19 from the Wheeling Park 11, and they'll have to punt it away.
It looked like just a 3-by-1 open set with the receiver, single receiver just running a slant there, and Bigger did a decent job there defending it. Get Wheeling Park here to punt.
Jamison Maynard stands a yard or two deep in his end zone to our left. Brody Suckoch back to receive the punt. Maynard kicks it away. It's a spiral kick that'll bounce at the 40 and take a Wheeling Park bounce into Big Red territory across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And that's where Big Red will go to work with 10:37 remaining in quarter number 2.
Yeah, good roll there on the punt.
Big Red leading at 14-3. pair of rushing touchdowns to start this one. Jalen Minifield of 65 yards, and then Juice Bryant from a couple of yards out. Steubenville with a 2-possession lead to start this ball game. They're running it well, and that's what a Reno Succoch-led team likes to do night in and night out.
Yep, they're going to establish it and then reestablish it. Keep going until you stop it. Open field here now.
From their own 48-yard line, screen pass far side on the Mr. Reuter first down goes Minifield. Across the Park 45 and down to the 41-yard line for a gain of 11 and another Mr. Reuter first down.
Yeah, Big Red on the ball here, but just a little flare screen, getting some blockers out in space, getting your playmaker the ball in space there. Going to an empty set now. Check with me.
Minifield listed on the depth chart as a tailback. He's split out wide to the near side of the field. Succoch and Taylor double slot to the left. Davis empty, will throw across the middle. He's got a man, it's Brody Succoch on a dead run, 10-5, staying on his feet and down inside the 2-yard line to the 1. A pretty throw and a pretty catch from Davis to Succoch. And last week against Dover, Big Red scored on a play that looked very similar to that. Brody Succoch, a receiving touchdown a week ago.
Yeah, looking at the replay here, Aiden Davis does a great job with the timing here. Brody does a great job getting behind the defenders there, just reaching out there just short of the goal line. But good job, Big Red there, switching up the tempo, getting into an empty set. Now they're hurrying up to the line here.
A gain of 40 into the WMC pink zone. Kylie Hopkins in across the plane. Touchdown, Big Red. A 40-yard pitch and catch from Davis to Succoch sets up a 1-yard touchdown tote for Kylie Hopkins, his 3rd of the season. And Big Red is in business. They lead at 20-3.
Yeah, it looked like they just huddled real quick there, got into a, jetted out of the huddle, got into a tackle overset, and they just ran the quick dive there behind the guard. And those are tough for the defense to align to, especially when you do it so late. And, you complement it with a jet tempo, a slow down tempo, another jet tempo. So Big Red's definitely keeping Wheeling Park on their heels.
Snap, hold, kick, extra point good from Cole Bowers. 21-3. Big Red leads it here at Wheeling Island Stadium. We'll take a break. Three plays, 52 yards in 57 seconds. Big Red 21, Wheeling Park 3 on your WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital scoreboard. Kylie Hopkins, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season from a yard out, set up by a 40-yard pitch and catch from Aiden Davis to Brody Succoch. Now an Ohio Valley buy here, pay here kickoff. Cole Bowers gives it the run up in the boot. This one deep into the Wheeling Park end zone to our left. That is a touchback and another one for Cole Bowers. Time to take a look at the Big Red students, and they're on the Seven Ranges Goat Cam. Giving us a hello. The Goat Cam presented by Seven Ranges in the Goat House at Seven Ranges Entertainment near the Fort Steuben Mall. Coming down Route 7 and having themselves a good time. Their team up 21-3 with 9:40 remaining in quarter number 2. It's a Mr. Reuter 1st and 10 now for Wheeling Park, who's got to answer and answer fast.
Yeah, try to get something going here on this drive. Still sticking to the game plan here for Wheeling Park. Just got to get some positive yards here with the field position they're in.
Bordis will throw it on 1st and 10. It's a screen near side, pass caught by Maynard. Redirecting to the middle of the field, and there he goes. Across the 25 and up near the 30-yard line goes Jamison Maynard. On the season, Maynard coming in with 9 receptions and 129 yards. Those 9 receptions leading the team in passes caught. He's got 2 tonight, so get it to 11. And it makes it a 2nd down and short now.
Yeah, Wheeling Park on the ball now. They're going a little more tempo here.
Wack will run it, but very quickly, Jalen Minifield on the scene, dragging him down. But a good job by Wack to get forward progress across that chalk and give Wheeling Park a new set of sticks.
Yeah, moving those chains. The first play, they went back to the screen play that they hit earlier on and got some positive yards, and then tempoed into an outside zone play and fell forward there for that 1st down. So now they're in good field position here on this drive.
Needed 1, got 4. It's a Mr. Reuter 1st and 10 now at the Wheeling Park 33-yard line to our left. 8:43 and ticking here in quarter number 2. Shotgun look. Bordas will hand it off to Wack, who gets to the 35-yard line and across that 35, thanks to a push from left tackle Liam Waldick over that Big Red defensive front. Effie Kelly and Kylie Hopkins on the scene. Gain of 3.
Yeah, gain of 3 there, Jack. Just a little zone play up the middle, still gaining positive yards here. You know, the last couple drives here with some negative plays and the illegal motion and everything, you know, that's what stalls drives. But, you know, Wheeling Park really moving the ball here on this drive, trying to get to midfield here.
Up to the 37 they give him, so it'll be 2nd down and 6, a gain of 4 for Wack. Pass caught, Dobrinsky-Hines. Across the 40 up to the 44-yard line. We'll move the sticks.
Yeah, moving the sticks there. Big Red brings a little bit of pressure there. And Dave Bordas there gets it out to his uncovered bubble. Get positive yards here to move these sticks. Good job there seeing that.
Gain of 7. Bordas in his first season as the Park starting quarterback, the 6'1", 175-pound sophomore. The second of the Bordas clan to come through Wheeling Park High School. The first, his older sister, Alexis Bordas, getting set for her senior season. And I'd say arguably, but not arguably, she is the best girls basketball player in the state of West Virginia. She's got 2 Gatorade Player of the Year awards to prove it. And brother Jay finds Jamison Maynard over the middle for a first down on a pitch and catch.
Yeah, great job there by Jay seeing that. You know, that was a 3-by-1 set there. Looked like a little RPO with the power and just hit the slant off of it. Great job there, good timing. Another explosive there for Park.
Gain of 15, and Reno Succoch and Big Red call a timeout. Looks like a Big Red player, Jameer Falk, shaken up a little bit, but he's able to walk to the sideline on his own power. Timeout will take it with him, presented by Trinity Health System.
The future looks good. The future looks good to me. The future looks good.
7:07 remaining in quarter number 2. That timeout presented by Trinity Health System. Jay Bordas over the middle to Jamison Maynard down to the Big Red 41-yard line for a gain of 15. It sets up another Mr. Rooter 1st and 10.
Yeah, good drive here by Park, getting something going here. You know, they got to get something going here before the quarter's up. You know, coming off the timeout here, especially off that explosive here, this would be the time here for some type of deep shot here, some type of trick play here, get something going.
Handoff left side to Wack. Steps aside one Big Red defender, but not a couple of other ones. A good job there setting the edge. I believe that was Effie Kelly who forced Wack to cut it back towards the middle for a couple of guys who were able to bring him down. They do credit Kelly with the tackle, so it brings up a 2nd down and 11. Credit Kelly with a TFL, his 5th of the season, and he leads to the Big Red defense in tackles for loss.
Yeah, great penetration there by the Big Red front. And stop that stretch play by Effie Kelly and the crew. Park here on the ball.
2nd down and 11.
3 receivers to the near side, 1 far side. Bordas will throw. He looks across the middle. The pass is caught by Hines, who drags Minifield with him. Pitch and catch inside the 40 down to the 37-yard line for a gain of 5. It'll bring up 3rd down and 6. Minifield on the stop, coming into this matchup with 13 tackles at his outside linebacker position.
Yeah, looking at the replay here, great pitch and catch here by the sophomore quarterback. Great timing here on the slant. Big Red's really putting the pressure on him, sending linebackers now. Looking into a 3rd and manageable. Remember, it's 4-down territory, so they have two downs to get this. You don't have to get it all right now.
Replays this quarter presented by Team Quick Lane. 5:47 and ticking in quarter number 2. Play clock down to 6. 5-4. Bordas snaps, rolls near side, stops, throws, sideline pass into and out of the hands of Colin Wiley, who, if he was able to hold on to that and kind of swing it back towards the middle of the field, Mike, it looked like he might have been with some yards after the catch there.
Yeah, he definitely had some green grass there. I think he saw it too, just like we saw it. But you know, good call there on the sprint out. Good timing, good throw there by the sophomore. Just unable to hang on to it.
in the vicinity defensively. Shamir Adams, the 5'10", 150-pound junior, in coverage there on Wiley. So it brings up a 4th down and 6 at the Steubenville 37-yard line. Big rush. They throw the screen pass caught by Maynard. He's running out of real estate, far sideline, and he will not get the first down. Ja'Kai Lucius Muntz with him step for step. That's a turnover on downs, and Steubenville Big Red will get the football back at their own 38-yard line.
Yeah, great stop there by Big Red on the 4th and long there. You know, still sending some pressure up the gut there, but great job there, gang tackling short of the sticks there. Great stop to flip the field.
Change possession.
Check that, 35-yard line is where Big Red will take over with 5:29 remaining in this first half. Jet sweep, near side, Zaire Scurry. He had one earlier in the ballgame for a couple of yards, and he gets across the 40 to the 42-yard line for a gain of about 6 or 7 on first down. A couple of weeks ago when we did the Steubenville Youngstown Cardinal Mooney game, Scurry a long pitch and catch for a touchdown of 50 yards on a good throw from Davis. On the season, Scurry, 4 receptions, 82 yards, and 1 touchdown. Sophomore at 5'9", 145 pounds. They give him 6 yards to the 41. It's 2nd down and 4. Juice Bryant on the screen. Bryant sidesteps one tackler and can't sidestep Jamison Maynard as a flag flies at the end of the play. Wait to assess the guilty party. Only, one penalty or 2 penalties so far in this ballgame. Both teams playing relatively clean to start this contest out.
Yep, just a face mask early on and a false start and 1 illegal shift. Both teams playing pretty clean.
Our referee Samuel Johns II will explain.
Holding on the offense. Number 25, 10 yards from the start. Go 2nd down.
So the sophomore Scurry, the guilty party on the hold. It'll back things up to the 31-yard line and present Big Red with a 2nd down and 14. We'll see if we can see it on the quick lane replay, and we do.
Yeah, just looking at the replay, Big Red tried going up top there, hitting the back on the check down there, but yeah, just a hold there, just enough jersey there to get it called.
Davis out of the gun. Steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle, pass caught. Maddox Goulin up to the 45-yard line near that lead stick. Goulin, the 5'9", 145-pound senior with the reception. And it's a new set of sticks for Steubenville Big Red. There's Chris Dockery, the Wheeling Park head coach in his 16th season.
Yeah, Big Red on the ball here.
Mr. Reuter, 1st down and 10 for the Big Red. Goulin, the senior, on that last reception. On the season for Goulin, that's reception number 1. From the 46, Davis will keep, shake and bake across midfield, stiff arms, one man tries to, and then sidesteps him, 40, out of bounds near the 35, and down to about the 31-yard line. Aiden Davis, a tough run, looked like he was dead to rights, but squeaked out of the tackle and picked up some more yardage.
Yeah, looking at the replay here, Aiden, great job on the pull there, using his legs with the stiff arm, making the 1st and 2nd guy miss, 2nd and 3rd effort there, keeping the ball in his outside arm, getting out of bounds, protecting himself. Big Red with a fresh set of chains here on the 32. Davis,
a 6', 170-pound senior QB, a gain of 14 on the ground. 2x2, or 1x1 rather, for Steubenville. 2 tight ends on both sides of the formation. They run the counter. Juice Bryant. There he goes through a hole. 25. Bryant at the 20. Sidesteps a man down to the 15-yard line. That is a hard run for Kajon Bryant. Inside the park, 20 down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 17. And it looks like we have a Big Red player down on the play. The 5-yard line to our left. And the Big Red training staff out to help up the injured player on the play. But nonetheless, for Bryant, one heck of a run. to put them on the doorstep or close to it.
Yeah, great run there. Big Red giving Wheeling Park a taste of their own medicine with the 12 personnel, 2 tight end look there with the counter, creating more gaps there for Wheeling Park to defend and had some kick outs, some lead ups. Great run there.
Sports Friday on the go. It's on right now. Friday nights at 7 o'clock. You can join Bill Phillips and Dawn Sloan live from the WTOV9 Digital Content Center. You got to download the WTOV News 9 app to access the live stream, or you can download and subscribe to the WTOV9 YouTube channel. You got to subscribe, though. That way you can leave comments on the screen, and they'll pop you up on the stream, and you guys can engage in conversation with the Nacho Man and Bill Phillips as they whip it around from 6 different games tonight. Sports Friday on the go, Fridays at 7 o'clock from the WTOV9 Digital Content Center. This one of the 6 games on display tonight. And the injured Big Red player, it looks like that's tight end Nolan Blackburn, the 5'11", 175-pound junior. Not putting a whole lot of weight on that right leg as he's being helped off the field by a teammate and a couple of members of the Big Red training staff. So hopefully Nolan can be all right. Matt Fabro now will probably see a lot of the reps at tight end for Steubenville, the 5'10", 165-pound junior.
Yeah, Nolan Blackburn, tough player for Big Red. Hate to see him go down there, but yeah, Matt, next man up. Matt Fabro's out there now at tight end.
Bryant next to Davis in the gun. Man in motion. They fake the jet. They hand it off. Juice Bryant through a hole. 10-5 to the corner. Bryant's in. Touchdown, Big Red. A good play call and better execution. Juice Bryant, a 15-yard rushing touchdown. His 2nd of the game, his 4th of the season. And Big Red is in business. They lead it 27-3.
Yeah, great play call there. Same 2-by-2 formation. Just looking at it, you have jet motion here by the receiver. That's your pre-snap. Then your post-snap, you got two pullers. A lot of stuff going on there to match up with the back end, the linebackers. A lot of eyes going everywhere. Steubenville does a great job punching it in.
Fabro snaps. Santino Haney holds. Cole Bauer misses the extra point. No good. It's 27-3. Steubenville with a 24-point lead. We'll take a timeout. After that, Juice Bryant, 15-yard rushing touchdown. Another quick drive that results in 6 for Steubenville. 5 plays, 65 yards in 2 minutes and 19 seconds. 27-3 with 3:10 remaining in half number 1. Cole Bowers missed the extra point. Now Hayden Hicks for Steubenville, the senior punter, will give it the run up in the right-legged boot. And Hicks will get this one into the end zone on a one-hop. It bounced near the 1 or maybe even the half-yard line into the end zone. A touchback now for Hicks, the 6', 150-pound senior who won the season. Has punted 6 times, averaging 36 yards a punt, and has put 2 inside the 20. Anytime at the high school level, and Reno Suckoch, I'm sure, is happy to have it, you can have 2 guys with talented legs that can give you field goals and flip the field on punts. That's just another added bonus when you're coaching high school football.
Absolutely. That's a blessing there. That's your 3rd dimension of the game there, special teams, and really taking advantage of flipping that field. That's beautiful. Big Red has 2 of them, and they're taking advantage of it.
Special teams, obviously, such an important element of the game. I mean, you see it in the National Football League, and you've been a part of it. Like, guys earn roster spots because of how good they can be on special teams.
That's right, and at every position. Kickoff, kick return, it doesn't matter what it is.
Brennan Wack a gain up to the 26-yard line. And when I think of the Steelers, like Tyler Matakevich, who was with the Bills for a long time before the Steelers, is he the best inside linebacker in the world? Probably not, but he's so good on special teams, it's impossible to leave him off your roster.
That's right. Those guys are so valuable.
Wack gets 6 yards up to the 26, so it's a 2nd down and 4 now for Wheeling Park, who trails it 27-3 with 2.5 minutes remaining in half number 1. They will get the football to start half number 2. There goes Wack through a hole, and with a burst of speed, 45-50 inside Steubenville territory across the 40 and down to about the 35-yard line. Brennan Wack, turns on the Jets and gives Wheeling Park what seems to be a much-needed spark on offense.
Yeah, looking at the replay here, like a power play here. And Big Red was a little aggressive there with some interior pressure. And Park's O-line did a great job sealing everyone in the kick out, and great run there by Whack. Plenty of time here for Wheeling Park. A little over 2 minutes here. They want to chew this whole thing up and not give Big Red the ball back.
Gain of 48 yards for Whack, the junior, from 26 to 26-yard line. Slot to the wide side left. Snap, handoff, Whack through a hole and is met by a couple of Big Red players on a Mr. Reuter first down. Did you see what I saw? I thought I saw maybe a Big Red player and a Wheeling Park player jump a little early, but there was no call.
Yeah, a little funky there pre-snap, but no call nevertheless. Looking at the replay here, just an outside zone play here to the field. But great job there by Jalen Minifield here on the tackle. But yeah, a little funky there with 44. And the quarterback, I don't know, the communication was they were going on 2. They were supposed to shift. I'm assuming they were supposed to shift.
Yeah, you can see it there on the Team Quick Lane replay. An outstanding job in our production truck. And Zach, you might have to help me out, whoever's running replay tonight, on it. Throw near side. Down to about the 38-yard line. Owen Dobrinsky-Hines.
A little jailbreak screen there by Wheeling Park to the slot. O-lineman getting out of there. Big Red chases it down, but you got 52 seconds here. It's 3rd and 9. You have 2 timeouts, so you still have plenty of time here. You really just have to get this thing cut in half here, and then you have to worry if you're staying inbound. You're still good from a time standpoint and have timeouts. Park still does have their whole playbook here.
Another Trinity Health System timeout. It'll be 3rd down and 9 from the Big Red 33-yard line after the Trinity timeout with 52 seconds left in quarter number 2. There's the jungle, the Wheeling Park student section out in full force here tonight at Wheeling Island Stadium.
Yeah, an exciting looking crowd out here.
Oh yeah.
The pregame music out here. There was a stage set up and everything out there.
I heard that over here adjacent to the Wheeling Island Hotel Casino Racetrack.
Food trucks and everything out there.
Oh, nice. It's where the WTOV 9 High School Football Award Show will be at the end of the year. Interestingly enough, talking about the award show, both of these schools, former homes to our reigning Players of the Year, Big 22 Players of the Year. Last year it was Steubenville's Isaac Hill. Pass near side, incomplete, intended for Wiley on 3rd down and 9. And then 2 years ago, it was the Wheeling Park quarterback, Brett Phillips, son of the defensive coordinator, Keith Phillips. Brett, now the starter at Bethany College, and Isaac Hill at the Division I level at Bowling Green.
Yeah, new formation there by Wheeling Park, just a 2x2 open set, and Bordis decides to just throw the fade to the field there, take a chance with his one-on-one, just a little out of reach there.
4th down and 9 forthcoming. There's the Wheeling Island Casino. December 19th. Mark your calendars, live on Fox 9. And of course, if you're a family member of one of the players that might be invited, you might be there as well. Timeout on the field, 48 seconds left. Wheeling Park's going to want to talk things over here on this 4th down and 9. And I mean, you look at it on paper and you say, okay, it's a 4th and 9, but this could be a crucial play because Wheeling Park's able to convert here, right? And then they score before the half. You make it 27-10. Mindset's completely different because you get the ball to start the 3rd quarter.
That's right. This is probably the biggest play of the game here, to be honest with you. You know, it's a 4th and 9, got to have it situation here. You know, with the conversion, whether you get out or not, you know, whether you're looking for a spike, you still have 1 timeout in your pocket. You're still ahead of time here with 48 seconds left. So It's still a big conversion, and if you have to spike it, you're in 2nd and 10.
Call it Saturday Night Rivals, if you will. It's a special edition of Bordis and Bordis Friday Night Rivals. Tomorrow at Harding Stadium, Steubenville Catholic Central, they're 4-1. They host the Madonna Blue Dogs, 4-0. Watch it live, 7 o'clock on Comet. Comet's WTOV 9.3 over the air. Comcast Channel 1169. 4th down and 9. Bordes will throw. Pass is just wide of the mark. Looked like a similar play intended for Colin Wiley. Incomplete, just off the mark. 43 seconds left in quarter number 2. Big Red will take over at their own 33-yard line.
Yeah, I like the play call there. Sprint out, had the edge sealed and everything, just out of reach of the receiver. But good play call by Park there. Look for Big Red to run this thing out. 43 seconds. No, they're going to get into empty here.
Why not?
Yep.
Feel good about how you're rolling offensively. Big Red with 2 very quick scoring drives. They have 2 timeouts remaining as well. Davis with a ton of time. Pass caught. Will Taylor across the 40 up to the 44-yard line for a gain of 11. It moves the sticks. The clock stops at 35 seconds. Again, Big Red with 2 timeouts remaining. It's another Mr. Reuter first down, and it looks like Steubenville will hold on to those timeouts and clock the football at 31.
Yeah, Big Red using their empty formation here, and Wheeling Park's playing soft here, not letting anything behind them. Big Red just got some quick throws here to try to dink and dunk this thing, maybe try to set up a long field goal here.
So 2nd down and 10 from the 44. After the spike, before that, the pitch and catch, Davis to Taylor of 11 yards. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Davis will throw it. Pass near side, caught by Brody Suckoch. That's good enough for a first down into Wheeling Park territory to the 45-yard line for a gain of about 11. And now Big Red will use a timeout. They will.
Yeah, great pitch and catch there by Aiden and Brody there, working the near sideline with the comeback route. Really trying to move these chains here, getting these chunk plays to get in play here. So there's 24 seconds left with the ball at the 44-yard line. So Big Red still has 1 timeout left, Jack?
Yep.
Okay. There's still some time, but you want to try to get this thing cut in half still to get down there.
And if you can't, we talked about Cole and his ability to kick a football. You get close enough, you always have that in your back pocket as well.
That's right. There was a little bit of breeze this way. I'm not sure where the kick line is for Big Red, but I wouldn't mind seeing him air barrel one here from deep here.
Cole, of course, training with our own Bill Phillips and Ian Phillips at the Phillips Kicking Academy. Ian, of course, former Steubenville kicker himself. Kicker on that 2017 state championship squad. Timeout over, 24 seconds remaining. Davis with 3 receivers to the right, throws the screen near side. Suckoch has it with space, 40. Brody at the 35-30, inside that 30 and out of bounds at the 25-yard line, and he gets more yardage. A late hit out of bounds. It looks like Cash Campbell, the guilty party, tackling Brody just a little too far into the play afterwards. And that'll put Big Red even further on the doorstep. What would be this? Half the distance?
Yes, I believe so.
Half the distance from the 25 is the 12 or 13-yard line, depending on where they put it.
Yep. Great play call there. Little jailbreak screen there. Got a guard and tackle out, sealed it. Brody did a great job getting down the numbers for another explosive play here.
Gain of 20 plus the 13 yards down to the 12. 17 seconds remaining. First down and 10 from the Park 12. 13, I should say. Davis stops, throws a screen pass, batted away. Good job there by the Wheeling Park defensive front. I believe that was defensive tackle Cameron Bryan, the 6'3", 230-pound junior, getting a hand on that to disrupt the screen. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, great job there by the Park defense. That play was there. Just a little bit of fingertips there by the Park D lineman. Big Red had a brigade out there for it. 13 seconds left. 1 timeout. Still have time.
Taylor, Goulin, and Jameer Falks, the receivers, 3 of them to the right. Brody Suckoch to the left. No tight ends for Big Red. Davis in the gun with Minifield to his right. Miles Cooper, the center, snaps the ball. They hand it off to Minifield on the draw. There he goes with a burst of speed inside the 10 down to the 5. And that's where Big Red will call its final timeout with 7 seconds remaining, a Trinity timeout. you want to obviously manage the clock the best you can, but the players have to execute the plays the way you want it to. When this drive started at their own 33-yard line with 43 seconds left, Big Red in business. When it's all said and done in half number 1, you can tune into the Wendy's Halftime Show with Dylan Cleveland. We'll have highlights of this game and a couple of others and fill you in on some other things happening with the Wendy's Halftime Show with Dylan Cleveland inside Studio 9. If you missed the DeFelice Brothers Pizza Scholar Athlete of the Week story with Wheeling Park senior Jamison Maynard, you can catch it again at halftime with Dylan and the Wendy's Halftime Show.
Yeah, great job, great play call there. Way to utilize your timeouts there to get this thing third and about 6, right? No, third and 3 from the 6 with 8 seconds left. You got one play. If it's not there, you got to throw it away. Or, we'd always tag a sail it call after the play. So you may be calling all slant or a sprint out. If it's not there, just sail it. Get it out of here.
Is there not enough time to try and run the football for a first down with the clock to stop, and then you can spike it? I mean, from a coach's perspective, is 8 seconds just not enough for something like that?
Really got to be on the same page with the back, especially if he's got to get down and you got to get the spike with 2 seconds.
Looks like they'll try that. Minifield, and he is met pretty much immediately and stays on his feet. That is not enough for a first down. Give the Wheeling Park defense credit. Couple of guys, Jaden Woods-Davis, Colton Burkhart, and Jed Hunley all over Jalen Minifield. And the drive stops and the half concludes, but a pretty darn good half number 1 for the visitors. They lead it 27-3 as both teams head to the locker room. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll be inside Studio 9 with Dylan Cleveland and the Wendy's Halftime Show. You're watching Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals on WTOV 9 and across the WTOV 9 digital platforms. Halftime Show's next.
The Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals on WTOV 9 is sponsored by Bordas and Bordas, WVU Medicine, Laborers, Local 809, The Health Plan, WMC, Target Shop, and Interstate Waste Services.
Alrighty, you're looking live at Wheeling Island Stadium, getting set for quarter number 3 here on Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals. Steubenville out to a 27-3 lead at the break. It's upgrades galore here at Wheeling Island Stadium. The turf, brand spanking new. That video scoreboard you see right there in its 2nd year of operation. Of course, the flooding that happened early spring forced Wheeling Island Stadium to get new turf, and it is pretty darn nice. Surrounded in red and blue. Patriots in the end zone, and there's the red and blue Wheeling Park Patriots getting set for quarter number 3 on home turf. And if you're Wheeling Park, Mike D'Angelo, I mean, you're not out of this game, but you just got to sustain a little bit more, and you need to, get 6 instead of 3. That's name of the game. Just got to put more points on the board.
Yeah, they really have to get something going here with this first drive. They can still stick to their game plan and really try to crank this drive out, but just kind of looking at the first half here from an explosive and negative play standpoint, Steubenville had 8 explosive plays and 1 negative play, and Wheeling Park had 3 explosive plays and 4 negative plays. And one of the things, obviously, to sustain drives is you want to stay away from the negative plays, and one thing to prolong them is explosive drives, and you can see the tail 2 halves with the scoreboard there.
Yeah, that's a good point. You bring that up, and the one that really sticks out is in the second quarter when Wheeling Park had, a 3rd down and 9, and a good swing pass from Jay Bordas to Brennan Wack. Gave them a first down, but a procedure call backed them up, and they weren't able to get the first down after that. And that was like a 20 to 25 yard swing almost.
Yep.
So that's one of the plays that sticks out. But if you're Wheeling Park, the good news is you get the ball to start this 3rd quarter. The Patriots will move it from right to left to try and put 6 on the board. It's Wheeling Park football to start this 3rd period of play. An Ohio Valley buy here, pay your kickoff for Cole Bowers, the lefty, who's got it teed up right down the middle of the field, 40-yard line. To our left. Bowers, a pair of touchbacks in the first half. Run up in the boot for Bowers. This one high, and it'll be on the field of play at the 5-yard line where Park will take it. Hundley at the 15, past the 20, and diving towards the 25-yard line where he will be marked down after the Ohio Valley buy here, pay here kickoff. So Wheeling Park first and 10 at its own 25-yard line to start this second half of play.
Yeah, not a bad return there by Park. Returner just tripped over himself a little bit, but out to the 25-yard line, middle of the field. Excited to see what they've got going here for the second half.
And the sophomore Jay Bordas will quarterback this Patriots offense on a First Choice America first down. Bordas on the season, a 54% completion percentage and 442 yards coming into the season, or in this game. And he'll come out in the pistol, and he'll turn and he'll hand it to Brennan Wack, who had a good first half and starts the second half off on the right foot. He's into the open field, 50, 45, 40. Brennan Wack, 30. Wack at the 20, and he is tackled. A touchdown-saving tackle for Will Taylor as Brennan Wack puts Wheeling Park on the doorstep at the 10-yard line. That's how you start the second half if you need to get points on the board.
Yeah, that's the Brennan Wack we've been hearing about, and Park comes out with a new player. Looks like a little split zone here, whacking the 3 technique with the down lineman, and great job there by Wack getting going, really showing his speed there down the sideline. And we talk about explosive plays. There's one to get it going.
Into the WMC pink zone. Wack again, sidesteps a man, but he is brought down on the play. Good job there by Travell Swift to drag him down to the 11-yard line.
Yeah, 3-by-1, just a power play, sticking to the ground game here for Park, sticking with Wack. Another 7 him out here, but really 4-down territory here. Got to get something going here.
Gain of 64 yards for Wack. Gains 2 down to the 9 to make it second down and 8. Play action. Boris throws the swing pass. Caught Maynard, and he is brought down instantaneously. Brody Sucknotch tackles him at the 6-yard line. Good job there by Brody to stay with him step for step. On the season, Brody, the 3rd leading tackler on the squad with 26 coming into the game.
Yeah, great tackle there by Brody. That was a good catch tackle there. As soon as the guy caught the ball, the Swiss Army knife there, as soon as he caught the ball, Brody got him down. And it was just a little bit of an RPO there. Good job by Bordas sneaking it out there on time.
3rd down and 4 from the 6. A wrestler-on-wrestler tackle, 2 former OVAC champs in Maynard and Suckotch. Backside steps a man, and he walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Wheeling Park. Brennan Wack, touchdown number 11 on the season for the junior in Wheeling Park, into the end zone for the first time today. Brennan Wack, his fingerprints all over that Wheeling Park touchdown drive.
Yeah, looking at the replay here, just a little stretch play, great cutback by Wack, making the Big Red front miss there, and good charge into the end zone there. Park's really getting him going. That's one thing they wanted to get going. Keys to the game, keep Wack rolling.
Extra point by Seals is up, and it is through the uprights. The lefty boots it through. Wheeling Park into the end zone for the first time tonight. They trail it 27-10. We'll be right back. Alrighty, a 4-play, 75-yard drive in 1:54, and number 4 was responsible for 72 of those 75 yards. A 64-yard run for Brennan Wack, a 2-yard run, and then a 6-yard touchdown tote for the junior to make it 27-10. Wack on the season, 704 yards and 10 touchdowns coming into this one. He's well on his way to another 100-plus yard performance in this one, as A.J. Seals will kick it off on an Ohio Valley buy here, pay here kickoff for Wheeling Park. 10:01 remaining in quarter number 3. Patriots trail it by 17. This will be Steubenville's first offensive possession of the second half. As Seals kicks it to the far side, it's taken by Juice Bryant at the 5. No, that's Landon Crozier past the 20. And fighting his way for extra yardage across the 25-yard line to about the 27-yard line. And that's where Davis and this Big Red offense will take it over.
Yeah, great return there by Landon Crozier there, ran through one arm tackle. He'll get Big Red great field position out here past the 25-yard line.
At the 27 is where they will spot the football. First Choice America, first down and 10 for the Big Red. Quarterback by Aiden Davis, 6 foot, 170 pounds senior. Committed to West Liberty University to play basketball. Kai Lucius Muntz in motion. Turn and hand it out of the eye to Jalen Minifield, who bounces it near side and has some space at the 30. Shake and bake at the 35, 40, where he's forced out of bounds there. A good tackle by Jamison Maynard into the secondary. And that should be about a yard or two extra for the first down. Good run there by Minifield to start the first drive of the second half for Big Red.
Solid run there by Jalen. Looking at the replay here, Big Red with a tackle over set, just running a little bit of a lead stretch play there. Jalen making a few guys miss and moving those chains.
Gain of 13, Big Red quick with it. It's Minifield again, who runs into a couple of Park tacklers, including Trey Coker and Jamison Maynard, the inside linebacker tandem. Coker on the season, 12 tackles, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. And Maynard, 55 tackles on the season, leading this Wheeling Park defense in that category.
Yeah, great job there by the Park front, with some penetration, getting off some blocks, getting that tackle. That was the same play early on that Aiden Davis kept it on the fake there. So look for Big Red to maybe go back to that with a pull by Aiden.
So 15 rushing yards on 2 carries on this drive for Jalen Minifield. Fake the screen, big rush. Davis got to get out of it. He does. Passes it to Kylie Hopkins on the screen, who spins his way into Wheeling Park territory down to the 45-yard line where he's met by Maynard. Under duress, good job there by Cameron Bryan to force the pressure, but Davis able to get it out of there with a good throw, and that's a Big Red first down.
Yeah, looking at the replay, good fake there on the flare screen with kind of the little hide screen as well there. And great run and catch by Kylie Hopkins.
Rolling it far side, pass caught, Zaire Scurry. That's enough for a first down inside the Park 35. To the 34-yard line, and it'll move the chains once again. Another First Choice America first down. Davis to Scurry, 11 yards.
Yeah, Big Red really mixing up the tempo there on the ball. Same thing here, now moving the chains. They're on the ball again, really putting their foot on the gas.
Another play action. This time they roll it near side. Davis will throw it. He has a man pass caught and out of bounds again. Zaire Scurry. This time it's down to the 21-yard line, a gain of 13. And give Steubenville a lot of credit. These route concepts are just finding holes in the Wheeling Park defense.
Yeah, Aiden's really showing his arm off here, sprinting to his left. That's always the hardest one. Back-to-back plays, sprinting right and left. And once again, Big Red mixing up the tempo here.
22 receiving yards on back-to-back catches for Zaire Scurry, the sophomore. And out of the eye they go. They'll give it ahead to the fullback, Kylie Hopkins, who drags a couple of defenders with him inside the 20 down to the 17. Coker, and it looks like Cameron Bryan, not 55, number 5, Noah Shorts, on the tackle to make it second down and 5 from the 17.
Yeah, a little dive play, getting some double teams up front and getting some movement there. Big Red with a check with me here.
Scurry in the slot to the wide side left, near side. It's Jeremiah Hinton at receiver and Brody Suckoch wide to the left. They hand it to Jalen Minifield, who gets inside the 15 and takes a couple of defenders with him. Maynard and Woods Davis combine on the stop. Brings up a third down and very manageable. No, it moves the chains, first and 10.
Yeah, a little check with me there. They're checking with the sideline to make sure the call's good, and just a counter play to the weak side there. Great job following his blockers up front.
Scoreboard says second down, but the yard marker says third down and very short. I believe it's not third down and 10. It's like second and 1. And that's enough for a first down. Yeah, the scoreboard showed first and 10 momentarily, but the down marker showed second down and 1, and then it showed third down for whatever reason.
First down.
Big Red getting lined up quick there with the tackle over, unbalanced set with the formation in the bind. Those are the tough ones there as a defense. You got to see those and get a line to it. Make sure you have your guys in your gaps and playing hat below your hands.
Alrighty, it's first down and 10 from the 11. Not quite in goal-to-go territory just yet. Matt Fabro in at tight end, shifts from left side to right side. Minifield takes the handoff, spins his way, powers his way inside the 10 down to about the 5. A good hard run for the senior Jalen Minifield.
Yeah, Big Red went to their jumbo set there with some extra tackles on the field and just ran their lead stretch with a little bit of shift there. Good job moving that front here. Look for Park to maybe be a little aggressive here to get that thing. There's a replay there. Great job covering the ball up by Minifield. Want to protect this football.
Gain down to the 4-yard line. Second down and 3. Power eye look. Hopkins the fullback, Minifield the tailback. Long count here for the Big Red. The play clock down to 3, down to 2. They snap it. They'll hand it off left side. Davis, Minifield trips and will lose a couple of yards. Good job there to seal the edge by Colton Burkhart, the senior outside backer. Big Red will lose what looks like 2 yards back to the 6.
A good TFL there by Burkhart. It was the same play there, lead stretch there to the field. He was the unblocked guy. A great job making the TFL there.
10th play of the drive forthcoming. That's Burkhart's 7th tackle for loss this season. 3rd down and 5 from the 6. 5:47 to go in the 3rd quarter. Another power look for the Big Red. Ja'Kai Lucius Muntz in motion. Ball on the carpet. Davis has to fall on it, and he does. He's actually going to gain a yard or 2. Just a little bit of a center and quarterback exchange error there. That'll bring up a 4th down and perhaps 3 again from the 4, depending on where they spot this football.
Yeah, another power set up front. Just an exchange issue there, but with the guard pull, a little power play. Look for Big Red to snap out of this huddle and snap it quick here.
4th down and 3 from the 4. In the gun. Overload to the right side of the line. Davis will keep it off left tackle, and he's in. Touchdown, Steubenville Big Red. Aiden Davis rushing touchdown number 7 on the season. And Big Red leads it 33-10. It's a Laborers Local 809 touchdown.
Yeah, great run there by Aiden. Great job up front by the O-line and the set of blockers. Those are the toughest ones there. If you have a quarterback that can run the ball, you guys all see Josh Allen there, watching the Bills. Anytime you're inside that 12-yard line, he's using his legs. And you just add the extra hat here with the quarterback. Great job up front by Big Red and great run by Aiden.
Yep, and Cole Bowers adds the extra point. It's 34-10. Steubenville Big Red. We'll take a break. It's Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivalry. Back-to-back touchdowns to start this 3rd quarter. Wheeling Park gets the football to start the 2nd half. They go right down the field and score thanks to Brennan Wack. And then Big Red, its first offensive possession of quarter number 3, puts together an 11-play, 73-yard drive, capped off by Aiden Davis, a 4-yard quarterback keeper, 4-6. Nicole Bowers' extra point makes it 34-10 as Hayden Hicks will kick it off. The righty will boot it down to the 2-yard line, and that's where Wheeling Park will bring it out with Jed Hunley, and Hunley gets to the 30-yard line. A good return there, 28 yards for Wheeling Park as they get it for its 2nd offensive possession of quarter number 3, down by 24.
Yeah, great return there by Park. That's a great field position for them, and great tackle there by Shamir Adams. Once again, ball in the middle of the field here. Got the whole playbook. Really have to get something going here on this drive to match Big Red.
Adams, the 5'10", 150-pound junior on the stop, the special team stop for Big Red. Looks like the Big Red base defense out there. Adams and Taylor at the corners, Falks and Suckoch at safety, Crozier, Hopkins in at inside linebacker, and a big rush, and there goes Landon Crozier. He's hit and sacked. Bordas back inside the 20-yard line. That's Crozier's 2nd sack of 2024. A big loss on 1st down and 10 from the 30.
Yeah, Wheeling Park tried going with a little bit of a naked play to start off the half, tried leaking the Swiss Army knife to the flat, but Landon Crozier sniffed it out with a great takedown, TFL, and sack.
Crozier's 2nd sack of the season, the 5'10", 170-pound sophomore. Makes it second down and 20 from the 20. So the drive gets longer and longer now for Wheeling Park out of the pistol. Bordas will turn it and hand it to Wack, who gets to a hole through the right side and gets almost back up to the original line of scrimmage. A good gain of about 9. And no, about 9. I was about to say 9.5. I wasn't sure where the initial spot would be, but it's right at that 29-yard line to make it third down and 11.
Yeah, good play call by Park there. You know, same formation they've been running with the shift into the unbalanced, but this time they ran stretch away from the two tight ends, and a nice powerful run there by Brennan Mack to get it into a third and long here.
Third down and 11.
Park operating again out of that pistol formation. We've seen that a bunch tonight. Bordas takes the snap from Luke Miller, fakes the screen, rolls it near side, pumps, got to get rid of it, throws it across the middle into a receiver's chest and incomplete, intended for Jamison Maynard. All over Maynard was Crozier. It looked like Bordas just kind of ran out of options there. Incomplete, fourth down and 11.
Yeah, good set there by Landon Crozier, sniffing things out, but Park just trying to go with a little bit of a screen. You know, you never want to make a bad play worse. If it's not there, just throw it at his feet.
Only the second punt of the night for Jamison Maynard in Wheeling Park. He stands at his own 15. The righty gives it an end-over-end boot. Brody Suckoch signals for a fair catch as it takes a slight Wheeling Park bounce from the 39 to about the 34-yard line of Steubenville, and that's where Big Red will get the ball back up by 24 with 2:58 left in this third quarter. Jack Hillgrove and Mike D'Angelo in the broadcast booth, and the rest of our hardworking crew spread out here at Wheeling Island Stadium. Highlights of this game and about 14 other ones tonight on the Weirton Medical Center Sports Friday. 10:30 on WTOV9.com, 11:10 on WTOV9 NBC. No Fox Live tonight because of the traditional close-knit rivalry in the Big Ten between Rutgers and Washington, Mike.
Wow, that's on the night, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Of course, that being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Run on first down and 10 from the 33-yard line for Zaire Scurry.
That's a coast-to-coast trip there.
Oh, yeah. You know, and we're talking about this time and time again. My heart, I feel for the athletes in the other sports. Like, could you imagine playing in a volleyball match on like a Tuesday night as a student at Rutgers in Washington,
Yep.
and then having to go all the way back across the country and go to class the next day?
Yep, that's not fun. You're going to have academic counselors on that plane ride all week with you, going tests and everything on the road. Big Red with a little jet sweep there, though, getting bottled up. Look for them to do what they do here, continue to run that ball.
A good job there by Noah Short. Outside backer all over that play. Second down and 14. They fake the sweep and hand it off to Landon Crozier, who fights his way up to the 40-yard line. Crozier on the season, only 5 carries for 34 yards and a touchdown. So that's his 6th tote of the season, and it's a gain of about 11 to make it third down and about 4.
A solid run there by Landon. Big Red's out of the huddle real quick here on third down.
Third down and 3 from the 40. Crozier is the tailback behind Hopkins, the fullback. And Crozier gets the call again off left guard up to the 45-yard line. Needed 3, got 5. And Big Red moves the chains for yet another First Choice America first down and 10.
Yep, power play up front, falling forward to move the chains there. Good job up front, moving furniture by the Big Red O-line and lead blocker Kylie Hawkins.
So 16 yards on 2 carries for Crozier. They play action fake to Minifield. Davis will throw it near side. Sideline just too tall for Zaire Scurry. Incomplete to make it second down and 10.
Yeah, Big Red with a little play action there off of their run game. Looked like some switch stop routes down below. Just a little bit high, a little bit hot there for Scurry.
Scurry comes out. Jeremiah Hinton in on that last play. He comes out as well. Brody Suckoch back in, and same with Ja'Kai Lucius Muntz. Suckoch wide to the left. Throw a little backwards pass here to Minifield, who has to change direction and take a couple of defenders with him. Wheeling Park all over that play defensively. Big Red only able to get a gain of about 2 or 3 out of it. Hunley on the stop for the Patriots, and a Wheeling Park player is down at the 48-yard line here to the left.
Yeah, good play design there by Big Red. It looked like the old super counter again, going back to that with a little bit of a flare screen. So Aiden has the option there to throw the flare screen or go ahead and hand off to the counter. And good positive yardage there, good hard run there by Minifield.
57 seconds remain here in this third quarter. This only the fourth possession in quarter number 3. Park got the ball to start. They scored. Big Red scored. Park goes 3 and out. Now Big Red with the football again. All right, we're at Medical Center Sports Friday. It's 10:30 tonight on WTOV9.com and 11:10 on WTOV9. The Fox Sports Friday will air after Rutgers and Washington tonight. If you're a night owl and you feel like staying up after the football game. You join me, Rob, Bill, the rest of our crew spread up and down the Ohio Valley. You can't get high school football coverage anywhere else in this Ohio Valley better than we do it here at WTOV9. It's the Weird Medical Center Sports Friday. Talk to you tonight. So Jed Hunley, the injured Park player, up on the surface into his sideline. Seems to be all right. And Big Red will go 5 wide. Goulin, Falks, Crozier to the near side, and then it's Taylor and Suckoch wide to the left. Davis will throw. He's got time, he's got to roll it, has a man pass, caught by Crozier, turns at the 40, sidesteps a man inside the 35, there he goes, 30, 25, 20, Landon Crozier, he's hit hard inside the 20 by Jamison Maynard, and down to about the 16, 17-yard line. A good throw from Davis and a better run after the catch by Landon Crozier. Another look at it here on the Ohio Valley Honda replay.
Yeah, both guys really showing their versatility here. Aiden, scrambling in the pocket, and then Landon out there, making guys miss in the secondary. He's got more moves than his dad out there.
And I'm not sure what happened. Way behind the play, Effie Kelly, the left tackle at 6'2", 255, down back at the 43-yard line, 2 hour left. And he's being attended to by a couple of his teammates and the Big Red training staff.
That's their senior leader down there.
Yeah, I mean, you look at this Big Red offensive line, it's one of the biggest that Reno has had at Big Red, and it's all senior-led. Kelly at 6'2", 255, Burgee at 6'1", 250, Miles Cooper at 6'2", 265, Antonio Palmer at 6'2", 270, Chandler Hoffman at 6', 220. The quote-unquote smallest guy on that offensive line. It's big, and it's very senior-heavy. Right now, we'll take a Trinity timeout.
The future looks good. The future looks good to me. The future looks good.
So Kelly being attended and helped off the field by the Big Red training staff. It looks like Leo Kubler will assume the position at left tackle, the 6'2", 215-pound sophomore.
17-yard line.
And a whistle, and it looks like a flag far side of the field, an encroachment penalty against Wheeling Park. It'll move Steubenville 5 yards closer to make it 1st down and 5 now from the 12. Well, as much as it might stink to be a Pirates fan from time to time, at least you're not a White Sox fan right about now. They set the record for most losses in a season tonight, 121.
Dark times over there. Wow.
And that's the end of the third quarter. 1st down and 5 from the Park 12 when we come back. 34-10, the score at the end of 3. We'll be back for the final quarter of play in a moment right here on WTOV9 and across the WTOV9 digital platforms. It's the Bordas & Bordas Friday Night Rivals.
The Bordas & Bordas Friday Night Rivals on WTOV9 is sponsored by Mr. Rooter, the Center of Music and Art, Trinity Health Systems, D. Felice Brothers Pizza, Local Union 495 Plumbers and Pipe Fitters, and McAdoo Towing and Crane Service.
Already 8th play of the drive. 1st down and 5 from the 12. Davis, empty set, quick throw across the middle. Brody Suckoch is in. Touchdown, Big Red. That's how you start that fourth quarter of play. Brody Suckoch. Another receiving touchdown, a Laborers Local 809 touchdown. Davis to Suckoch, and Big Red puts 40 on the board.
Yeah, that's a great job there by both of these guys. Two seniors on the same page, hitting it uncovered there. Great timing by Aiden. Way to get the ball out. That's very impressive. All that stuff's done in the offseason right there. You can tell these guys have been throwing for a long time.
And a quick play and a quick touchdown for Steubenville Big Red as Cole Bowers adds the extra point. It makes it 41-10. Brody Suckoch, who had a receiving touchdown last week for Steubenville. I don't know if you saw that play last week.
Saw it live. Awesome.
Yeah,
both of them were awesome. Great over-the-shoulder catch. Great interception last week as well.
So this is a big play. It set him on the doorstep. Good throw and catch from Davis to Crozier, who did a lot of work after the play to set Big Red up in business, and then a quick pop over the middle. Good accuracy, good velocity to put Suckoch into the end zone for his third touchdown of the season. And I believe first passing touchdown of the night for Big Red. Eight plays, 67 yards in 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Hayden Hicks will kick it off for Steubenville. Hicks, the senior, almost out of the end zone for a touchback. Good kick there from the senior Hicks, and Park will get it first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, he really hit that one real good. That was a great kick, and it looked like into a little bit of a wind. Great kick. Now's the time Park's got to get this thing going here, down 31. Down about 4 possessions here with 11:55 left. Now look for him to really start throwing the ball here and getting this thing out.
And the running clock in West Virginia changing back in May, as did the entire landscape of WVSSAC football now with 4 classifications in West Virginia high school ball. The new running clock rule in the Mountain State, a 42-point deficit in the third quarter, and then a 35-point deficit in the fourth quarter. We're not quite there yet. Park down 31, first down and 10 at their own 20, as Brennan Wack fights his way up to the 29-yard line for a good gain on first down and 10, and Mr. Reuter first and 10 turns into a second and short.
Yeah, Wack with another solid run there. A good tackle by number 64 there for Big Red. But Park, that's a great run to get this, get the drive going here to make it a second and short. Really got to get positive yards here and get this thing going because that clock's not stopping here.
Second down and 1. Tailback into the ballgame, that's Nate Hodge who takes the handoff from Bordis. And a couple of Big Red players all over him. Shamir Adams, as well as Travell Swift.
Trayvon Wiggins in there as well. That was a great way to trigger from your safety position. Little stretch play here by Park.
Wiggins was the first one to hit him. You see it on your team quick lane replay.
That's what you call coming downhill there, filling that alley.
Enough for a first down for Hodge and the Patriots. Gain of 2.
31. First down and 10.
First down 10 from the 31, and Mr. Reuter first down and 10. Shotgun look now for the Patriots. Hodge gets the handoff off of right guard through a hole. There he goes, 40, 45, up near midfield before he's tackled by Santino Haney on the play. Nate Hodge, the 5'11", 175-pound sophomore, coming in with 12 carries for 46 yards. It's a good run there for another Mr. Reuter first down.
Yeah, nice little, looked like a little, I don't know if there's a center pool or a guard pool there.
And it's coming back. We got a holding against the Patriots.
We're holding on this single receiver down here, number 1, it looked like.
So still Mr. Reuter first down, just not at the 44-yard line, back here at the 30. We'll Looked like the hold then came at the end of the play, so it'll still be a first down now, just a first and 11 from the 30.
Ball for 30.
Play action. Bordis with space, rolls it to the far side of the field, stops, throws, pass is caught or incomplete. Two flags fly at the end of the play. I believe the pass was complete to Preston Hetherington. But is this one coming back as well? Both penalty markers flying at the end of the play. It is against Wheeling Park, an ineligible man downfield, so one of the big guys a little too far down the field of play, and it'll back things up again for Wheeling Park.
Yeah, a little boot naked play there. Good job by Bordis there getting out of the pocket, and really he had to go to his third and fourth option there and put it on him, but just a lineman downfield there. So now it's going to be a first and long here.
First down and 16. Anytime I play like Madden or the new college football game and I run an RPO and I choose to throw it, I always get called for an ineligible receiver downfield. I hate it. First down and 16. Colin Wiley with some space, and there he goes, past midfield 45 before he's tackled into Big Red territory. The first man to him, Santino Haney, and after a couple of penalties set Wheeling Park back, they get a burst of speed and a good throw and catch from Bordis to Wiley into Big Red territory.
Yeah, looking at the replay here, just to sprint out, throwing your hitch, and Colin Wiley getting loose here with his yards after catch. Getting down the sideline, making a couple moves, putting his head down. Move the chains for Park into Big Red territory.
Gain of 36. $9:15 to go. Hodge will take the handoff and fight his way inside the 35 down to about the 34-yard line before a couple of Big Red tacklers close in on him, including Colin Miller, 5'11", 180-pound senior into the lineup on defense. And it looks like Big Red with another player down, Ja'Kai Lucius Muntz, number 23. The junior is slow to get up, but he's up off the field under his own power and will come to the near sideline. And we'll take a break. 8:56 to go. We'll step aside right here on Bordis and Bordis Friday Night Rivals, live on WTOV 9. We'll be back in a moment. $8:56 to go. Big Red 41, Wheeling Park 10. As you see it on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. Second down and 5 from the 34-yard line for the Patriots at the Big Red 34. Bordis will throw it. Good velocity on that one, incomplete. Orlando Anderson in coverage there on Cash Campbell. It'll bring up a third down and 5.
Yeah, it looked like just a quick game switch concept there for Wheeling Park. A little bit of a miscommunication. You don't know if it was going to be on the run or settle there. But good throw by Bordis, just unable to connect.
So Campbell and Wiley, the receivers to the near side of the field. Hetherington, the tight end, off the line to the left. They'll hand it to Hodge and run it left. We'll take on a defender out of bounds at about the 32-yard line for only a gain of a couple. It brings up a fourth down and about 3. Yep, they'll mark him down for 32. So fourth down and 3.
Yep, same stretch play there up to the wing side there. Some type of sprint out here by Park. Easy throw for him.
Fourth down for 3.
Couple of tight ends in motion for Wheeling Park from left to right. Fourth down and 3, they'll run it right with the football. Hodge across the 30 and should have enough for a Wheeling Park first down. Inside the 30 down to about the 26-yard line. Needed 3, got 6. New set of sticks for Wheeling Park.
Nice tough run there by Hodge, the sophomore. Tough run, way to fall forward, but that's that same formation shifting everyone. Looking at the replay here. Yeah, Hodge running downhill here, following his blockers. Nice cutback, Trayvon Wiggins still coming downhill, though.
Yep.
That's your alley safety, fearless alley safety there.
Wiggins, the 5'11", 180-pound junior. 8:06 remaining in the ball game. Wheeling Park 1st and 10 at the Big Red 26. They'll throw it. Pass caught. That's Wiley trying to bounce it outside. Dodges one defender. Gets inside the 20. Stays on his feet, and he's tackled out of bounds. Anderson had him by the feet, and then Isaiah Hayes comes in to wrap him up for Big Red. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and about 5 from the 19.
Yeah, easy pitch and catch there for Bordas to Wiley. Good yak there, way to slip out of that first tackle. Moving the chains here.
Second down and 3. Ball on 19.
Gain of 7, 2nd down and 3. 7:17 to go. Handoff. Wiley sidesteps one man, and there he goes inside the 10, down to about the Big Red 9 for a gain of 10. Brings up a 1st down and goal for Wheeling Park. They're putting together one heck of a long drive here.
Yeah, it's a great drive for Park here. Same thing, that unbalanced 12 personnel tight end wing set. But they go to the backside here with a puller here. Good cutback here by Hodge, the sophomore. Way to fall forward there for yards. Now you have a 1st and goal here.
Gain of 10, Santino Haney on the stop for the Big Red. Down to the 9-yard line. 1st down and goal here for the Patriots, trying to put another one in.
First down and goal.
Hodge behind Bordas. The center is Miller. They throw the fade pass, caught by Wiley into the end zone. Touchdown, Wheeling Park. A good throw and a good catch. Wiley had his eyes on Bordas the whole way, who put a good throw upstairs where only Wiley could get to it. And that is touchdown reception number 3 this season for Colin Wiley. An Laborers Local 809 touchdown.
Yeah, great job there. Just, you're finding your X receiver one-on-one there with Bordas to Wiley. That's your back shoulder there, aiming for that ear hole there. Good timing, good pitch and catch for Park.
And Seals' extra point is up, and it is through. 41-17. Big Red with the lead with 6:27 to go. They'll get the ball back. Another look at the touchdown from Bordas to Wiley as we go to break. 12 plays, 80 yards in 5.5 minutes. Jay Bordas to Colin Wiley. And we'll take a look at the 7 Rangers go cam. The Wheeling Park band still loud and still proud for Wheeling Park in this one. It's the 7th passing touchdown of the season for Jay Bordas and the 3rd touchdown reception for Wiley to make it 41-17. It's the Go Cam presented by 7 Ranges Entertainment in Steubenville. An Ohio Valley buy here, pay here kickoff for Seals. Heads far side, and Big Red, takes it after a drop at the 10-yard line. Will Taylor at the 20 and finds his way across the 25 up to about the 26-yard line after dropping the initial catch, but is able to get it back and puts together a decent return.
Yeah, as a returner, you always want to walk into the catch. You never want to backpedal into it, but that's just a coaching point there. You always want to walk into the catch so your momentum's forward. And he's just got to protect that football here. Protect the football.
So 6:19 remaining in the ball game, and I believe we'll see a new quarterback for Steubenville Big Red, and we will. That's the sophomore Santino Haney into the contest. 1st down and 10 at the 26-yard line. He'll turn and he'll hand it off to a new tailback into the ball game for Big Red. That is Tyjon Hythen, I should say, 5'11", 170-pound sophomore with a good run on 1st down and 10.
Yeah, great run there. Another explosive there for the Big Red offense. Looking at the replay here, just an under center stretch play. Taking it, getting the edge there, following his lead blockers, keeping the ball in his outside arm, using the stiff arm. Nice solid run there.
Hythen a gain of 14 on the play. On the season, Hythen coming in with 9 carries for 39 yards and a touchdown. And he'll get it again, this time off of right guard, and there he goes through a hole. Hythen at midfield, past the 45, down to about the 41-yard line in Wheeling Park territory. Another 1st down and 10, and another explosive play for Steubenville.
Yeah, another solid run there. Keep feeding Hythen. That's back-to-back runs there. Great job up front. Another under center stretch run there with the lead backer. Great run.
Gain of 18 for the sophomore. Haney into the ball game, his 4th game he's played in this year at the varsity level. Passing-wise, he's 2 for 4 for 17 yards with an interception. From the 42, Haney will hand it off again to Hythen. And there he goes inside the 25, or inside the 35, I should say, down to about the 32-yard line. Will it be enough for a first down? Not quite. Bring up a second down and very short.
Yeah, looking at the replay, just another unbalanced bunch stretch play. Same type of play, following his lead blocker, just following the brigade. Solid run.
Chains do move. First down and 10 for Hythen. Gets about 10.5, 11 yards on the carry. Keep feeding him. This time the Wheeling Park defense is all over it. The first man to him, number 68, Ruben Rouse, the 5'11", 265-pound junior on the stop.
Yeah, great penetration there by 68 there. Big Red just with a condensed set, power eye backfield, running their power, but great penetration there out front there by Park.
Loss of 3 back to the 35-yard line. Second down and 13 for the Big Red. And another new tailback into the ballgame, number 24, Dejon West, who takes the handoff through a hole, bounces off one of his blockers and changes direction. Good job there. Gets inside the 30 down to about the 26-yard line before Xander Ackley, the 5'7" senior, brings him down.
Yeah, 4-minute offense here for Big Red. Look to see a lot of runs here between the tackles and grind this thing out. Looking at the replay, power play weak there, following his blockers. Nice solid run there.
Under the 32-yard line should be a third down and about 7 for West. That's carry number 5 this season. Here comes carry number 6. No, it's back to Hythen inside the 20, down to about the 16-yard line for a good gain to John Hythen.
Yep, we keep saying his name here this drive. Another tough run, following his blockers here. Getting a hat on a hat up front, holding on to the football, moving those chains here. Big Red's going to melt this clock here. 3:07 left.
First down and 10 now at the 16-yard line. That last gain for Hythen was 11. The gain before that by West was 8 yards down to the 27. Hythen again, the tailback. He'll take the call and change direction again, and there he goes inside the 10 down to about the 9-yard line. Tell you what, Mike, these young backs are doing a good job for Big Red. Hitting the hole, seeing where they need to go, and changing direction when necessary.
Yep, next man up down there. These guys just, follow your lead blocker. The same rules and principles. Looking at the replay here, same power play, following your lead blocker. Cut back, protect the football. Solid run.
6 carries for Hythen on this drive. Here comes number 7. It's off of the left side. He changes direction towards the middle. Will he get in? Yes! Touchdown, Big Red into John Hythen, putting his stamp on this ball game late as Big Red fights its way into the end zone to go up by 30.
Great run there by the sophomore. Way to have vision and eyes to press the hole. Or taking a look at the replays. He's pressing it, following his lead back. A little bit of a jump cut, cutting all the way back, finishing through the goal line. Solid run there by the sophomore.
Eight plays, 74 yards in 4 minutes and 2 seconds. 7 carries for Hythen. And well over 50 yards on that series for Hythen on the ground. Actually, I should be able to tell you exactly. They ran 8 plays. Hythen carried 7 of them. Dejon West, the only one that he didn't, and that was an 8-yard gain. So what's 74 minus 8? 66?
66.
So 7 carries for 66 yards and a touchdown for Hythen on that drive alone. Hayden Hicks will try the point after attempt, and the senior puts it up and through and almost hitting it off of the video scoreboard to our left. A good leg there by the senior Hicks. 48-17. Steubenville well on its way to 6-0.
Yeah, that was a great extra point there by Hayden Hicks. Good height on the ball. This is always the best time as an assistant coach and the worst time as an assistant coach. With injuries and subs and late in the game, you're excited to win the game, but you also want to get guys in and trying to figure out who's where. Getting 11 out there on this kickoff. So I know some of these assistant coaches are getting guys lined up, get them in the game so they can go down and try to make a tackle.
And Hicks will kick it off for Steubenville. So assuming things hold up, Big Red gets to 6-0 for the first time in a couple of years. Next week, Big Red back at Harding Stadium against the Cadets of Lindsley. Final 4 games of the season for Reno Succoch and Big Red in friendly confines at Harding Stadium. And for Wheeling Park, a big one at home again next week. There's another touchback for Hicks.
Solid kick there.
4A opponent in the Mohegans of Morgantown come to Wheeling Island Stadium. You know, the two schools not close necessarily in proximity, about an hour 15 apart, but there is a rivalry there.
Oh, yeah.
Boys basketball, girls basketball, baseball, softball, the two competing. No matter the sport,
That's
it's
right.
always going to be good when it's Park in Morgantown. How about the way that the girls' basketball schedule is structured, and since both schools are OVAC schools, Wheeling Park and Morgantown have met 15 times in the last 3 years in girls' basketball. They play a home and home. They played in the OVAC championship the last 3 years. They meet in the sectional tournament and then the state playoffs.
Wow.
3 years ago, it was the state semis. The last 2 years, it was the state championship. Wheeling Park.
Yeah, talk about knowing your opponent.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, Wheeling Park getting the better of the Mohegans in March for a state basketball title in girls hoops. And the quarterback's older sis led the way, Alexis Bordas. 2-time Gatorade Girls Basketball Player of the Year. Mary Ostrowski Award winner given to the top player in the state. She's on her way to play women's basketball at Duquesne University. And the Cameron Dragons, 3 consecutive girls basketball state champions. They replace a lot this coming year, a lot of seniors and a lot of key players on those 3 state championship teams have now graduated, including co-Ostrowski Player of the Year, Ashlyn Van Tassel, who's playing D1 hoops in her own right this fall at Youngstown State. Clock winds at 1:20. The play clock at 28 seconds. So it looks like Wheeling Park will likely just try and run as many plays as necessary and get out of here.
You know, the benefit of these last 4 or 5 minutes to get these young guys in, that's one thing you can't replace is experience. And to get these guys' feet wet, you know, for both sides, I think is great for their future.
Handoff as a swarm of Big Red tacklers and a swarm of Park offensive players just keep pushing the pile. That's called you play until the whistle blows.
It's a rugby pile there.
On the carry there, Hodge for Wheeling Park, as the Patriots don't have to run another play if they choose not to. The play clock 2 or 3 seconds ahead of the game clock here. The Wheeling Park 3-2 now on the 2024 campaign. They fall tonight 48-17 here at Wheeling Island Stadium. Next week, a big one for Park at home against Morgantown. Big Red rolls to 6-0. They welcome the Cadets of Lindsley next week at Harding Stadium. The final score here on the island, Steubenville 48, Wheeling Park 17. We'll take a break and we'll come back and put a bow on this one from Wheeling Island Stadium. Wrapping things up here from Wheeling Island Stadium on the heels of a Steubenville Big Red 48-17 victory on the road against the Wheeling Park Patriots. It's time now to take a look at our player of the game presented by Laborers Local 809. And that would be number 22, Kajan Juice Bryant. Pair of rushing touchdowns in the first half. Really, we could give this to any one of the Big Red running backs tonight, Mike D'Angelo, but Bryant, particularly good game, 2 touchdowns. Steubenville did a fantastic job running the football tonight.
Yeah, they did an excellent job establishing it, early on in the first series, and then continuing to do it in the rest of the first half. And I was just taking my notes here. I've got 13 explosive plays here by the offense. That's incredible. And only 2 negative plays. That's the one thing Coach Rodriguez for all those years is you want to try to stay away from negative plays and false starts and penalties. And Big Red did a good job with only 2 negative plays up front on offense. It was a great job.
And sticking with that running theme, we now head to our plumbers and pipe fitters player of the game. Local Union 495, that's the second play of the ball game. Jalen Minifield, 65 yards to the house. That really put the momentum on Steubenville's side. They go up 7-0. They go on to win 48-17 at the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 495 play of the night. And that'll just about do it from Wheeling Island Stadium. For my broadcast partner, Mike D'Angelo, I'm Jack Hillgrove saying goodnight and so long for the rest of our WTOV9 production crew, our director, Jason Bookert, our producer, Zach Medovic, and everybody else working hard here on the island. Jack Hillgrove saying good night and so long. The Weird Medical Center Sports Friday starts at 10:30 on WTOV9 and then 11:10 on WTOV9 NBC. First one at WTOV9.com. Good night. We'll talk to you soon.